am so glad that I can finally walk around and shoot content like a normal person. Gonna get coffee. Cheers. Oh, I cannot reveal this, or oh, this is still a secret. And move it across the street. Welcome back to the vlog. This week, finally, we're going to do the review of the living room until now. And also the dining room. You saw that in the last vlog, but I will give a real tour of both rooms and explain what it is. I have a feeling that I forgot to mention a lot of things, so that's going to be in today's vlog. Before I show you all the things that we did to the living room, I didn't film the whole bear situation, so I'll put in some pictures. You guys, I've got this thingy to turn on the heating or the air conditioning. We do not like those things on our walls. Love technique and that sort of thing, but not to look at. So I got influenced totally by McKenna. I bought a box. I'm crazy about those boxes. It's not the first box I bought here. The guy in the store, I guess, knows me already. Cut out with a knife because I don't have any tools here. Well, hardly any tools, because I thought I was going to put it on here, and then we got the lid. There are hinges on it, so it goes like this, so we can still operate the thing, but I don't have to look at it. You are absolutely right, so I have to change into a shirt which is already covered with paint. One moment. Changed. I'm going to paint the box in the wall color, so it just sort of blends in with the wall, and I wanted it to be 3D, so that's kind of nice. I bought this frame, have put on these hooks, so I'm going to get that off because I want to stick it on here without screws. I've got that frog-like tape, so that should do it because it's not really heavy. And then I'm going to put in it, I took some pictures of course with me with the move. And this is a really old picture, and I already cut it to size. It's a really nice picture of me and my mom and my little sister and my older brothers. This is the oldest one, Arthur. He died, which is at the age of 39. 39 being some kind of number because my best friend died at the same age. But yeah, I like this one. I also like the fact that my brothers are wearing the same sweater. I don't know how my mom did that, but it's around Christmas time. Well, also the colors would be nice with the wall. Sorry that I'm also paying attention to that. So I'm just going to do that right now, and of course I'll show you the end results. I always feel like I'm in some kind of... Just put them on. I'm in some kind of a hurry to get things done, running around, going to the stores. These boxes are perfect for a lazy DIYer like myself. Well, lazy, I'm not really lazy, but I'm just always, like I said, sort of in a hurry. I want to get it done quickly. And these boxes, you don't have to sand them down or anything. They're just ready to go to slap some paint on it. Ideally for me. So this is the picture frame that I got on there with a picture of my family, and this is how you open it, and there's the thing. Quite pleased with it, but it's not finished. I need to make a hole, which is exciting because I don't know anything about these walls, and I do not want to like screw it in. As you know, it's a renter, or you don't know, but it's we rent this place, and they're not very keen on us drilling and that sort of thing. So I got a nail, hope for the best. I already marked it where I want it to go. Oh my god, it's working. Which means that I can do a lot more paintings. Let's hope that all the walls are the same. but it's working. I thrifted this picture frame back in Holland where I used to live, but then back in the day. And someone sort of cut this and stuck this to each other. It's a 3D paper thing of the streets. And I thought it was so special. So I had it on my wall in Holland. So I thought this would be perfect. And the third thing that I want on there is this one. And it's also with the picture of that same church, the old version, yeah, in a beautiful color. And my sister gave me this. On the back, it says, "Cheers to your new happy place you call home. With love, Celesta, Shores, Lexi, and Dick," which are my nieces and nephews. So for the first time, I'm going to use these command strips, and I'm sort of scared because I used them. I'm really a person of drilling holes, and so this is a whole new feeling for me. And I'm going to eyeball this. I have a tendency to eyeball just about everything, and I'm going to stick it up. And I guess that I should hold it for a little while. If it doesn't stick, I have to do the painting. That's not that bad because I still have some painting to do. I'm so happy with the color, but around the whole strip that I did with the black and the white, I have to paint it one more time. And behind the cabinet and the smaller cabinet with the mirror, I need Carl to paint behind it because it's way too heavy. A Spanish lady is telling me something, but I don't know what. I guess 30 seconds or something. Is that passed by already? I'm too scared of taking my hands off. I'm taking one hand off. I'm gonna leave it. I think it's fine. Look, I like it. Yeah, happy with that. A little memory piece on the wall. I was already trying to make these lamps because I bought 2 lamps. I thought maybe you're interested in how to do so. I bought them in several parts, but I already got 2 parts together. So this back plate, which is going against the wall, was a part. This is a part, the lamp, and then on top or underneath, because you can do them both ways, is going to be this. I've got wire because in this case, the wall, I cannot mount them onto the wall because there's just an outlet over this. I wanted wire with a plug and a, what's it called? Plug and, I need to know this. I don't even know what it's called in Dutch. Schakelaar. Switch. What? Why? I cannot think of these simple things. It's fine. No one cares. I shouldn't care. So, what I need, obviously you need to connect the wire with the lamp itself, but you need some kind of a connecting piece. Also, I do know what this is called in Dutch, and it's called a kroonsteentje, but I do not know what it is called in English. On both sides, this is the situation. You got your wire, and then around it, there's this plastic sleeve, sort of. And you have to get a little bit of that sleeve off. And then this is the rest of the wire. So then you put this connecting piece has 4 holes because of the 2 splitted copper wires that you have to put in. And then there are these screws. When you put them in, you screw them tight. I think I already told you that I'm also struggling with these reading glasses because then it's too close, then it's too far. I don't know, now I'm doing the wrong hole. This is secured, and then you need the other side. I used to be scared of electricity, but I'm not so much anymore. I do find it kind of exciting in a minute when I'm going to stick the actual plug into the socket. I just need to, sort of bend this and hide this in here. I had decided earlier that I want to mount it like this. I can still do this if I want to. Now I'm doubting again because these walls are so high. Would this be nicer? And maybe I want to keep it somewhat in line with this. Decision made. I'm not a person who is in doubt a lot. Not gonna say that I never regretted anything. And I chose a drill bit, and I'm not sure whether I'm doing the right thing. And I don't hope people are now getting angry at me. Let's go. No, I have to measure first. That is what we decided on. I think we all know this jar. Let's test it. How does it look? But let me take a look next to you. But I like it. Can't wait to look how they look on. Get the plugs in, because I already see that I need another extension cord. It's totally the next day. Remember hanging the lights together yesterday? I didn't like it at all. I knew beforehand that, I wouldn't like the cord situation, and I had to deal with the fact that the plug underneath where the chairs would go was slightly off to one side, and the cords being a certain amount of length. What happened was that instead of the cords hanging, which would bother me anyway, they were like this, hanging like this from the wall. But then I just took one off, and I said, this does look a lot better. And then I got one of the poster that I had, and I kind of like that because this one is more modern, and I think the light has a total different vibe. To make it a shorter story, back to the drawing board, and of course I was running around again. Then the poster. I didn't think this through. I have to cut it. Sorry, I didn't check the poster. Preparation is key with this vlogging. Yeah, I got it. I cut it. It's finished. Really cute with the colors. I'll tell you what I've done yesterday evening, because like I said, I wasn't happy at all with the situation. Talking and doing things at the same time. They say women can do that. Well, not this woman. Let's go. It hangs with the cable and the cord. So I made this one. I've put them all together with a zip tie, so I can push the chair in front of it. And in this situation, this is all the cord situation, and I'm probably not the only one who hates that. I made this one shorter as well, so we can still get to it very easy, because that's also important, some efficiency. And I'm going to put the chair, look at this cute, don't mind all the other things around it, because there's going to be some sort of reveal. I took off the other lamp because I had the two. Do you like it? I do. I love it. Small zip ties, you should have this. I have to be careful not to reveal too much. But I'm going to turn you around to show you what still needed to be painted. This is the cabinet. As you can see, behind it, it's still white. But this is really heavy, and it comes in 3 pieces. So we're going to take that off together. And then we also have to sort out the electrical situation here. So what's the best thing to do? Because there's no plug. There's just one plug all the way over there. Turn you around to see what else we need to do. And this is the situation that we are dealing with right now, because Carl took the mirror off. He's going to help me again dealing with some electrical things right here. Behind it, it's still white, so it needs to get off the wall. I thought I'd share something with you. I was preparing the living room to paint, Carl was just up and gone out to play a soccer match. So I was preparing the room and I thought, oh well, I still have time, so I'll go and get the paint. I was in here, I took the paint and I cleaned this up before Carl got home. So yeah, it's neatly. I kid you not. I was standing here minutes finding the brushes and the rollers for the painting, and I couldn't find them. And I was checking the same things over and over again. And then I thought, I'm going crazy. And just when I wanted to cry, just when I thought, well, yeah, I'm losing it, I looked over there and I said, what? Really? I just forgot. A few minutes ago, I wanted to film something, so I used this as a temporary situation to get my camera up higher. That was just a few minutes ago, and I forgot. Carl is on his way home, but I am going to make a start with this. Oh, and yeah, I know. I could obviously take the larger roller. I'm aware. So you don't need to give me advice on that. Thank you so much, though. I'm walking up and down the ladder again. I can't tell you how scared I was. Well, I wasn't scared of the height on its own, but to get over there and to take it off, I need to get on the highest one, and then you're sort of free floating in the air. You don't have any support besides my knees on this. And I had to do things with both hands. Yeah, it was pretty high, and therefore, well, it wasn't scary anymore, but it just got harder physically because I had to keep my balance all the time. It's okay, we did it. But today I do want to get around the whole room and do the edges. Few weeks ago, when I wanted to get behind the mirror to paint, I broke the mirror. We are in an apartment building on a quite a busy street, and sometimes you just feel the building moving. So I was scared of it falling. So we taped it a little bit, but the tape was really strong. And then when I tried to move it, I broke this piece. Turn the mirror around, so the better part is now on the bottom, and this is going to be the top part. So I removed all of the glue residue. So I found in my stash wood glue, putting the wood glue in between, getting it on, taping it for tonight, and then we'll see tomorrow. So it's glued, it has some tape on it, and then we'll see tomorrow. Get some paint glue residue. I have to get the well, it's not perfect anymore, but it wasn't perfect to begin with. Right there. Oh my god. Okay. Walking in here, I feel like this is so much fun. The floors are all different. Each room, you know, it's slightly different, but they're not adjoining. They're all different. Within the hallway, you see all kinds of different floors. This is the dining room that I'm standing in. I'll give you a overview first. So what I see, which is on its own a really nice and bright room. This is the chandelier, but it's not in the right position. This is the floor. I did this on the bottom and on the top, all throughout the room. I did the wall art. It's not done, but just a little fun wall for now. This is the dining room table that I had in Holland. So we took this with us. And I bought these chairs at IKEA. Maybe they're for outside, I don't know. I love them. When I was thinking of this dining room and what I wanted to do with it, I thought I want a lot of patterns. I want a lot of things going on here. So keep that in mind, because in that thought, it's still not ready. One of my boxes, keep camera equipment and that sort of thing. So yeah, I showed you the picture frames. One of the things is that this was with glass, so I took that off. Now I like it a lot more. This is the newer thing. One of the older things that I mended a little bit. There was also glass in front of this, so I took that off as well. This is embroidered. Do you love the colors? I love it. This is a picture frame with a picture of my mom and dad. Got this one at the second-hand store. This is a picture of my older brother, Arthur, with his oldest boy, Rick. And Arthur passed away, sadly, when he was 39. So yeah, I got this nice picture of him. This is a picture of, a family. My grandfather, I never knew him. He died way too young as well. My brother Arthur and Martin. And now I'm thinking about it, my mom did such a good job matching their clothes. I never got to do that with my boys. I don't think that they would, do it. This is my dad. This one, like this one, it's thrifted and old, and Mariah, my friend, gave this to me. It didn't suit her place anymore, so she gave it to me and I took it with me. This lady here, I changed her up. Her dress was another color, so I changed it just in a color that I liked. And I've put my boys and myself in this one, but I don't know, the picture, there's something off. I let it, develop, and they printed it for me, but I don't know. And my sons didn't like it either, but I said, at least I look good in the picture, so I'll let it stay for now, but maybe we'll change it up. Same with this one, there's still nothing in there. It just came with this. We love the curtains. We bought these here. They had these white curtains here before, so we took that off. We made in the brass curtain rods, So that was one of the first things that we did. Yeah, some artificial flowers, my lamp, a nice card of friends. And you know, this is a view. So this is really nice and really sunny. So until now, because I want to do something with this wall as well, this is the dining room. And these doors are most of the time just open. So half of this wall is covered with that little door. And then the one thing that I'm so proud of, but it's really hard to film in a hole or to get the idea. But in one or two videos ago, I made this. This is hand made. So the wall color, I took it here and I taped it off so it was the original color of that wall. And then afterwards I stamped it black. And it goes, you know, around. So I think it's a really nice feature. And then you probably, the skirting boards are quite high. It's lovely. They're beautiful. Everything in the house, decor-wise, or the colors that I chose, are with the original wood skirting boards, doors, everything in mind. You remember this? Some memorabilia, Holland, my little family, and making this into a box to control the AC and heating. I think this one and the other one behind me, but I'm going to show you that, was the first thing that we bought here. We went to a segundo. I probably mentioned that I love thrifting. I like all the things, and I really, you know, especially like to mix it up with new things. We went to a segundo. Furniture is more expensive here than it is in Holland, but it's with a marble top, so it's really, really heavy, and it came in 3 pieces. They brought it to us. They delivered it in 3 pieces, so it fitted in the elevator, which was a good thing, but it was really heavy. They were sweating. Not expensive at all. So I was really surprised because, you know, we still have the language thing, and we asked the guy how much it was. And I can't remember the price, but it was pretty low. So I thought, you know, are we forgetting a zero? You know, are we not understanding what he was saying? But no, it was. I think it was 120 euros. This lamp, I love it. I bought it at a segundo as well. I'm a little bit in doubt because I do love the glass work, but maybe I'm still on the lookout to change up the shade. I'm not sure. And this corner, because I already put in 2 screws, or I did not, but Carl did. And this is going to be a little situation on its own, but it's not ready yet. Moving on, I took this rug with me. I think it's a really boring rug, but I was thinking at the time when we just visited this apartment 2 times, you know, and just for 10 minutes or so, and 20 minutes the second time. So I took, of course, pictures and stuff. And when back in Holland, I, you know, needed to make decisions on the first things that we either took with us or needed to order. And I thought, just keep it basic. I can always change it up. But it's really nice and soft because the floors here are really cold. That's why we always walking around in slippers. This little table, I'm on the lookout for a larger wooden table. I took this lamp base with me, and I just bought this one. It's still in plastic because I need to do something with this. So this is not done either. But these corners are round, which really, and the ceilings are lovely. Everything is really, really beautiful in the finishes. In first video, I did the black line, made the white line underneath again, and then the wall color, and then all the way down to the skirting boards. So the couch I ordered back in Holland, and we took it with us. It's just IKEA. I like it. Gives me a little bit more of a old-fashioned feeling. And for right now, it's still winter, although the weather is really nice here. I have this Zara plate and it's nice and comfy. The pillows I bought here in Corte de Ingles. So just these pillows. I like this one as well. It's sort of velvety. And I wanted to inject another color and I chose this one. So it's green. I don't know exactly the color. And this one was also in the video. This is I think it's a terracotta color and it's velvet as well. It's a poof and we use it as a table. This is our latest edition. So we bought this just 2 days ago and Carl put it up on his back and took it home because we wanted to take it right away. Delivering was taking ages and didn't want to wait. So this is the artificial plant. It's hard, to capture on film, but the difference this plant made as soon as I put it down, it was so lovely. I love it. It really made a big change. The lamp base I took from my mother-in-law's from the attic. They didn't use it. Nobody wanted it. And I love it. It's pretty large, in height. So I really like that. This space is really with a lot of high ceilings. So you cannot put too little things, you need big things to fill it up really. And this one I took with me from Holland as well. Just a little candle, thrifted these things. This, my friend made me this before I left. It's, she's really crafty and she just made pictures of us friends to take with me. And this is a book, secondhand book that I bought here. It's really Pride and Prejudice. So, yeah, in Spanish. Yeah, but I went to a secondhand bookstore really for pretty books, not to read. I read from my Kobo. So I told the guy, it was a young guy, I told him, and this is the first thing that he came up with me, and it was perfect. So I bought it. It was €8, and I also had a nice little chat with the guy because he was, interested in learning English, and he was traveling and things like that. So that was nice. This cabinet we bought together with this one. So it's kind of in the same wood, at least the same tones. So I like the feet on it and all the details. It's, not too big in width, which I like as well. Also with a marble top. And the mirror I took with me from Holland. So it's a really large one. It goes all the way up there, which was sort of necessary again. And this wall in between the doors to the balcony is the perfect spot for this. So I was really happy that we found this. This lamp I took with me from Holland as well. And this one I found at a segundo. I think it's a nice place to hang this up. It was empty, so I made the cord, and so now it's a light. It was empty before. Those two little poofs I took with me from Holland as well. And these chairs ordered in IKEA. It's the perfect size and the perfect spot in the morning. The sun comes through the window, and then if you want to, you can sit there. It's a nice little corner, I think. The brown pillows I took with me, the pinkish ones I bought here. This is an old lamp base as well. Took this one, thrifted. And this one I bought new. I think it's an H&M. Yeah. I think so. This, you saw it in the video, and I was doing, my thought was to do two of them above the this situation, but I didn't like it and didn't know what to do. So I changed it into one, which is a lot better. And then I needed something else with the older thrifted frame from here. This is a sort of porcelain situation with glass, so you see the color of the wall behind it. Smaller one, and this one is really modern with a modern frame as well. And I bought this color paper, use it as a insert passepartout, and I think the colors are just gorgeous. When you look at it from this side, we go like this into the dining room again. You guys, I hope you like the makeover that I did. We are really, really happy with the results so far, because now I feel like inspired. I always, just me walking around looking, I get inspired by just about everything, I guess. But this is a nicer base for me to work off of. So that's certainly what I'm gonna do. It's not finished and it will never be finished. I think I already spoken about that before, that it's my hobby, it's my work, it's my just the thing that I do. It just suits me. It's just me being me, looking, getting inspired, changing things up. Yeah, that's what feels most comfortable to me, and it's just what I am. I will keep on showing you my life here in Spain and all the things that I do, interior wise, maybe fashion. I am in menopause, so I am getting older, which is good. So grateful that I am getting older, but it comes with things, and sometimes I like to talk about that. And I hope you like that too. It will be so much fun if you could subscribe to my channel, get the notification bell on, or leave a comment, tell me what you think. Yeah, I'll see you next week.